Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Eva and I am Mommy with the Money. I am so happy and grateful that you are here and you clicked on my video today. I am going to be doing my cash stuffing, and this paycheck, my husband, or this Friday, my husband and I both got paid. My husband gets paid weekly, I get paid bi-weekly. So it's always just a bigger stuffing when my husband and I both get paid. So that is very, very exciting. So let's see, I have $549 to stuff. So I have a placeholder of $100, and I hope I don't butcher this. So, and this is my cash organizer. So 100, or cash tray, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 500, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. So 549, and let me just fix this up real quick because I see where I made a few little errors. Okay, so we have that in here, and this is my $100 placeholder, and as we get to that envelope, I will explain to you guys why that exists. So we have a few things I have to catch up on today. I know I posted a few weeks ago that, you know, I was gonna take a reduction. So this is gonna be my last paycheck before I take that reduction. It is a 20% salary cut, so it's a handful of us that are gonna take a pay cut I want to say like a big majority of the company are going to take a pay cut, and it's going to be for 2 to 3 months. And that's just because during the time that the interest rates were high, and I am specifically an accountant for a construction company. So, you know, construction contracts were kind of held back due to the high interest rates. So we weren't able to close so many contracts, and therefore, you know, our cash flow is, you know, we got to prepare for our cash flow so we're able to, so the company can survive for long term, right? And this is just one of the moves. You know, the work has slowed down a little bit because of that, but it's okay. I love the fact that I've always been able to work my budget on the fact that we have to live below our means, and I did, you know, and I try to save, and I'm very vigilant on my bills and everything like that. So I'm very, very grateful that I did take that step a few years ago, and I've kept up with that, because now that I am taking the 20% salary cut, we're still gonna be able to pay all our bills, still put money in our savings account. Really what's going to suffer is my challenges and some of my long-term goals, but hopefully as we get towards the end of the year, I'm able to continue or maybe catch up. So this is my last regular paycheck, so we're just gonna continue. This is my high priorities binder. My binder is from Amazon, and it does have a few glitter speckles. It looks kind of dirty, but it's not. It's just glitter. So the camera doesn't catch it that well, but in person it's really cute. And my dashboard is from Jessie Budgets over on Etsy, and she also has a YouTube channel, which, by the way, she did send me some happy mail. She sent me a Valentine's Day card, and I love that because it just, you know, moments like this, it gives you you gain perspective of the other things that you've let go. So I'm looking forward to kind of slowing down and being with my kids a little bit more. I have inquired about what is it called, volunteering at their school, so I can be more present for them. So that is a good thing. So all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started with clothes. And like I said, this is my high priority fund. You know, as the weather changes, my kids are gonna need new clothes, which, by the way, I've been going through my kids' clothes, and oh my gosh, my son has grown so much. So I have 100 in the bank. It's my high yield savings account. So I've said this before, if you don't have one, I highly recommend one, so you could keep your money in there, and it just makes a little more money for you. And for me specifically, you know, I have a regular bank, but then I also have my high yield savings account with, I have one with Capital One and Ally, but I prefer Capital One just because it's a little quicker with what they do for me and my requests. But anyways, so I have $100 in there, and I have 50 and 55. So I hope you guys get one. And that's just my, you know, my personal preference. I prefer Capital One over Ally. So I have $100 in the bank and then 55 cash here at home. My next one is toiletries, which is gonna get $5. Come on. So 20, 40, 45, and 50. I think the other thing that is going to cause a delay, I know I wanted to go to El Salvador right now for my kids' spring break vacation, but we're going to have to push that back to the summer. And if we have to cancel it all together, then that's just something that's going to have to take place. But we'll see when we get there a little bit sooner. I mean, a little bit later. Family fun, I'm adding $5. So I have 10, 15, and 20. So there we have it. My son's birthday is coming up on March 9th, which of course, I do want to have something for him. So I'm going to have a little bit, maybe like 3 to 5 of his school friends come over and hang out with him for a bit on his birthday, and then our immediate family as well. So 20, 25, 30. Probably have like a barbecue and hamburgers for us so that everyone could come sing happy birthday to him. His birthday is March 9th. Then my mother-in-law's is March 17th, and then my husband's is March 29th. So yeah, yay March. All right, my card tags is gonna get $25. So let's put that in there, 20 and 25. So now it has 20, 40, 60, 80, and 85. There we have it. And I am reading a book. I'm glad I've been so stressed out lately, and just because of change. I think it's not so much like the financial part, because like I said, as long as it's not more than 20%, please do not expect me to take a bigger than 20% pay cut. I think we're fine, but also, like I said, it's just giving me more time to do other things. So I've been able to do my reading. I actually did my nails, which I haven't been able to do in a long time. So I'm really excited about that. So now for car maintenance, I have 100, 200, 50, 70, 90, 95, and 300. Oh my gosh, a couple of these are going to be able to get some prop swaps. So I'm gonna switch it out and take it to the bank. I have my sinking funds money, when they hit 100, then I switch it out for a prop bill, right? And then that's what I take back to my bank. So my sinking funds are actually with Ally, and then my emergency fund is with Capital One, so all my other savings account. I was kind of testing the waters with Ally, but when I sent a Zelle, it didn't move it fast enough for me, and I don't know if I'm okay with that. So 20 and 25. I like to see things happen immediately. But okay, home maintenance got 25, and now we have 150, 70, 90, and 95. So 195. So we have it. Next one is, did I do 25 for my card tags? I just want to make sure I did. So we were at 55, 20, 40, 60, 85. I don't know. I'm gonna... Okay, sorry about that. So I had to go back to car maintenance because I added 5, but really I had to add 25. So I added that, so we're good on that. Now with medical, I am adding $10, and medical has 20 and 30. So there it goes. Oh my gosh, but I got good news, you guys. Okay, so my husband got in a car accident. And my mother-in-law's, well, actually they backed into his car, and we had to pay the $1,000 deductible, right? Well, because he's not at fault, they are actually returning the $1,000 deductible. So that is good. So 100, 10, 15, 20, 120 for vision. So I'm so happy about that, you guys. You know, you got to take in the good with the bad sometimes. And there we go. Next one is dental. My dental will be getting $5. So now it has 10, 15, 20. And when I went to the ATM today, because if you go to the ATM inside the branch, you could get singles, and then if you go to the one outside of the branch, then you can only get fives. But anyways, so I went inside, and then the ATM gave me nice $5 bills. I was like, yeah. All right, so I have 110, 15, 20, 120. There we have that. And let's see, I hope you guys had an awesome Valentine's Day. I know I'm a few weeks behind, but I think I'm like a week behind on all my recordings. But anyways, and let me see, property taxes, it's getting $5. I still haven't been able to see what my property taxes is, so I haven't relocated these funds. But if all goes well with my property taxes and I don't have to worry about it and I start all over again, then I will be transferring this to my travel fund. So I have 520, 30, 35, and 45, 40. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, Valentine's Day. I hope you guys had an awesome one. I you know, obviously I've been sitting with the bad news, and but regardless, we want to go to, my kids were like, what are we gonna eat for Valentine's Day? And I'm like, I don't know. Pets is getting 5, so I have 100, 200, 20, 40, 45, and 50. Oh look, it's a star. No, how cute. So we went to, I want to say it was Carl's Jr. I'm like 99% it was Carl's Jr. I always confuse Carl's Jr. with Burger King. I don't know why. But anyways, and that does it for my high priority binder. I'm going to be moving on to my low priority one. But what was I saying again? Oh my gosh, I keep losing my train of thought. Oh, so we went to Carl's Jr. because honestly, I don't want to go to a restaurant when it's like really crowded, you know? So I have, the binder is from Amazon and it still is glittery. And then my dashboard is from Jessie Budgets here on YouTube and Etsy, but I bought it from her Etsy shop. So travel, I'm going to be adding $5. Yeah, so we went to Carl's Jr. and then my kids were so happy because they were able to get, a milkshake. I just want to make sure I get all my pretty fives. So we have 500, 600, 700, 20, 30, 35, and 40 in travel. So yeah, we got, you know, our meal, and then we came back home and ate, and then I just like was hanging out with the kids, and that was it for Valentine's Day. What else? I mean, that was it. Like, we just ate a bunch of candy too, which isn't the best, but we did it. And then let's see, there we go. All right, my home decor, I am adding $5, so 55 in home decor. Right now there's nothing that I need to buy for the house, but you know, we just let it build up in case if one day we go to Home Goods or something and we see something that we want to buy. I think I do want to buy something, but it's more like a kitchen appliance. I want to get one of those KitchenAid mixers, but geez, they're pretty expensive, you guys. So, but they come in so many pretty colors. I think my mom has one, which my mom's gonna be retiring to El Salvador maybe in like the next year or two. So 50, 70, 90, 95, 100, and 5. In the next year or two, my dad is retired and he lives in El Salvador, which he's been out here for a vacation. He's gonna be out here for like 2.5, 3 weeks. Well, I shouldn't say that. So he's gonna be in California for 2 weeks, and then he's gonna go visit my brothers in Colorado for 1 week. Yeah, something like that. So that's cool. So for gifts, I'm adding $5, and now gifts has 10, 15, 20. And I should be getting ready to buy my mother-in-law a gift in a few weeks. I have to save for my son's birthday party. Or not save, but just like, you know, cash flow it. Get ready to cash flow it. So 10, 15, 20 for Costco. So we're adding $5 in there. We are adding $5 in, come on, dollar, Prime as well. And this is just to switch it over to an annual subscription instead of month to month. So we're gonna add $5. So now it has 50, 100, 5, and 10. So 110 in my prime. All right, my electronics, this is for future electronic purchases if I need one. Right now we don't need anything. So, but just, you know, so $5. So now it has 20, 30, 35. Then for furniture, I am adding $5. So I have 20, 30, and 35 in furniture. My emergency fund. Oh, okay, so the $1,000 is gonna be returned back to us, but they said that they're mailing a check to us, which is gonna take a few weeks. So yeah, we're waiting on that. So now I'm gonna put 150 in here. So now emergency fund has 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, and 500. And my goal for this year was $2,000, but you know, if we don't make it, as long as we get to 1,000, we should be fine. So I guess it's like my goal was to put 2,000 this year, but now I'm getting 1,000 back reimbursed from the insurance. I don't know if I should count that or not. What do you guys think? Leave a comment below if you guys think I should count it or not. Okay, Christmas, we're gonna be adding, this is my Christmas savings challenge, and it's from Budgeting For Me, Star, and she's like the freaking sweetest, right? She has so many options. Dude, you know, I was at the office yesterday and I forgot to print out the Valentine's Day one, but I'm gonna do it once I finish with this one. I'm gonna start doing the Valentine's Day one. Okay, so we're gonna add here, I will add the last 10. So I'm gonna put 20 in, and I'm gonna take 10 out. I hope that makes sense. And then for this one, so it's three trackers. I'm gonna add I wanted to do a 5, but I don't have any more 5, so I'm gonna do this 10 over here. Alrighty, and this is just to get started for Christmas this year because my family is getting bigger and I love it, but you know, come Christmas time. All right, so for the first one, out of $100, I have 20, 40, 60. The second one is out of $50, and it's right here in the corner. I have 20, 30, 40, 45, and 50. Wait, 20, 30, 40. So I have 5, 10, 20. Let me see if that's right. 5, 10, 20, 40, 45, 55. So this is out of 55. But still, okay. So let me make a note of that. Oops. So, okay, I have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, and I owe $10. So I don't know what happened there, but I'm gonna put the 5 on this one then if it's not counted. And then this one, I have 10. So I have a 5 crossed out there, 10, and I'll put a 5. So now this one is gonna be 15 out of 25. And there we have it. I don't know what happened, but I'll go back and recheck that later if I have to. Okay. And then this travel is just money from Mexico, some pesos that my husband spent. I mean, that he didn't spend from like a year ago or so. So I just keep that in there. The next one we're gonna do is my Roth IRA challenge. So this one, my Valentine's Day one, will be receiving, how much is it gonna be receiving? I have my cheat sheet to the side, and I'm gonna be putting 75 in here. So 50, 70, and 75. And let me color $75 worth. Okay, so I didn't finish coloring in the 6 because I needed 75 and I didn't have a 5 left. So now this should be 175. So 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. So 175, and that is correct. And this 100 goes to my husband's Roth IRA, and then 100 goes to my kids' college savings account. So there we have that. The next one we're gonna move on to is this one. We are going to be putting in the 18, 16, and the 10. So I think it's 44, but we will add it together. So 18 plus 16 plus 10 is 44. Okay, and I already have a 20 in here. So here's 20. So as I complete these, I actually put these in my high yield savings account. Oh, it's 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now it should be a total of 64. So 20, 40, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. And let's scratch for next time. So I'm gonna do this one, which is a 15. And then I will do let's do this one up here, which is another 15. So that's gonna be 30 for next time. Okay, that's fine. So I'm just gonna fold this, put it in here. It's kind of chunky. Okay. My last one I am gonna be working on today, so I got a few pages to go on this one, is my 2025 Costa Rica challenge. So it's my 12-month challenge of my goals. Okay, and I'm gonna put $90. Let me just grab my black marker. Okay, so here we are. So, sorry if I hit. So I have 20, 40, 60, 80, and 90 that we are going to be putting in here. I already did the 90, so we should have a total of 180. So I have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 180. Okay. So 1 and 2. So my February one is done. So let me go ahead and put that in here. Okay, and that is all for me today. That is my cash stuffing, that I have for today. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. If you're not yet subscribed, I would truly appreciate the support, and if you can consider subscribing and click the button below. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much for supporting me and for being here for another one of my videos. And until next time, take care. Bye everyone.